Hello everyone. I wanted to talk about a feature that is kind of newer to Google Calendar. It's creating an appointment schedule. So especially around this time of year, at least in my district, where we have parent-teacher interviews that are coming up, sending that link to parents and having them choose their own time just makes your life a lot easier and your whole school's life a lot easier. But this can go beyond school usage. Like obviously this could be used for offices if you're running a business that people can create their own appointments. To send them a timetable of available times makes your life a lot easier. So here's my Google Calendar. It's all blank. There's nothing going on in November. If we hop over to create, we can see there's an option for an appointment schedule. So we're going to create a page that lets people book a time with us as it's described here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And it's giving us a few options here. So we're going to add a title. So let's just stick with that parent-teacher interview idea. But like I said, we can make this for any business, any usage that we actually need. Appointment duration, so we can range from different time slots, or time allocations. So in this case, we'll do 15 minutes, 15-minute intervals, and then we can parents can just choose their own from there. And then just below that is the general availability. So this is where we actually get into like the nitty-gritty of what time you are actually available. So thinking about lunch breaks, thinking about having time blocked for your own catching up on notes, or any other reason you might have. And maybe it's not an everyday thing. So let's take a look at what general availability has. So right now it's set up as repeat weekly. So if I go ahead and click on that, maybe it's something that just doesn't repeat. Maybe it's only for a couple of days. We can customize when it's going to be repeated. So for this example here, it's only interviews are only done on 2 days. So we're going to say does not repeat. But I am going to mention here that, as you can see, if it does repeat, you can set up different time allocations. So right now this is straight 9 to 5, 15-minute intervals, but looks like we can also add another period to the day. So thinking about maybe you want to do 9 to 12, take a 1-hour break for lunch, and then start again from 1 to 4, 1 to 5, whatever. You can easily do that. So right here, so now it says 9 to 5, take an hour break, 6 to 7, but again, you can obviously alternate these times. Saturday you're unavailable. I'm also going to change that to does not repeat. Let's do that now. And I can also see that there's a coordinated universal time. So we're going to make sure that we are in the right time zone as well. So that was an interesting catch. I almost missed that one. All right, so I found my Eastern time for Toronto, so I'm going to set that one up. Okay, so let's do these appropriate dates. So for my district here, we have them on the 14th. We're going to add, oops, wrong button there, add a date because we're going to have the 15th. And for my district, we usually do the Thursday after school. So let's start it at 4, and we're going to go to 7, and then we're going to do 9, and then that's usually a half day on the Friday, so we'll stop at 12. So you can see on the actual calendar, we have those time slot allocations of 15 minutes on those 2 days. All right, then scheduling window, when we're going to open it, to when we're going to close it basically. So right now we can schedule from 60 days before that Thursday up to 4 hours before. So you can change that as much as you need to. Maybe we actually only want to do 1 day or 1 hour rather. And then just looking at a few other things, what calendar we're going to add this to, and we're good. So I'm going to click on next. And then just some other pieces that are in here for information we're going to share with families. So description, please choose one time slot for your child's interview. So we'll leave it at that. Booking form, we're only going to look at first name, last name, maybe email address. And then confirmations and reminders. Those are a couple of other things. So you'll get a calendar invitation. Both parties actually do get an email confirmation as well, which is really nice to see. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. Okay, so I'm just going to click out of here. So we can open the booking page. We can also click the share button where we're provided this link that we can share with families, or again, anywhere that you want to set that up. Again, going back to the idea of like office or professional schedules, you actually can embed this in a website. So you can get the actual code that you need to attach this to, here it is, make it a button so you can actually attach it to your website. So if your customers need to go to your website to book a schedule, they can go ahead and do that. But in this example, we're just going to use this link. We're going to copy that. So we would attach it to an email and share it with all of our families. Okay, so now let's take that link and test it out on another website to see what this looks like. Okay, so now I'm in a different browser and I pasted the link in the URL above. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter and see what the booking page looks like. All right, so on the parent end, we have our new student parent interview, 15-minute appointments. So this is tied to this particular email. And now we can choose an actual time slot. So we can see there are 15-minute intervals. All of our time slots are there. I'm just going to go ahead and pick on one of those. I'm going to pick let's do 4:15 time slot. So we'll see what it looks like on the teacher side after this is chosen. So I'm going to go ahead and click 4:15. So your contact info. So here's my contact info. Maybe for this example, we can say put your student's name. So that way it's a little bit easier to understand because maybe students might have different names or last names. But maybe we can instruct parents to do that, or we just keep it this name. I'm going to go ahead and click book. And here's that our booking's confirmed, an email confirmation has been sent to my email address. And then there should be an email that is sent to the teacher as well. I'll do a quick check there. And let's actually see the booking list on the teacher end. So I'm going to go ahead and click close. All right, so now we're back on the teacher end of the calendar, and we can see already on my calendar we have two pieces here. That's the actual booking grid. If I go ahead and click this 4:15 one, we can see the actual name, and we actually have a little image on there too, which is kind of nice. The actual booking confirmation for this student at 4:15. And if I go ahead and click the 4 o'clock section here, you see it also has the same little grid pattern on 9. We can open booking page and we can see that that 4:15 time slot is gone and we still have all of these other time slots available. So just that quickly, just a few couple of clicks and little settings, we have a whole booking appointment schedule set up for our parent-teacher interviews or any type of appointment schedule that you might need. So I hope this will be really helpful for you and kind of make your life a lot easier when it comes to booking appointments for customers or parents or whoever that you need to book appointments for. This would be really useful for my classroom for sure, especially come this time of year where you're getting all of these time availabilities from parents. Just have them choose one and you are good to go. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put your questions in the comments. And please remember to subscribe to my channel and like this page. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.